I wanna make love in this cloud, in this cloud. Oh, I wanna make love in this cloud, in this cloud, in the cloud. Come on, Usher. Okay. Then that's cool. Then you know that I got you. Come on, Usher. If you didn't know, you the only thing on my mind. Oh, wow, 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 love in the club. Come on, Usher. Hey, babe. Did y'all watch the show last night? Girl, not the game. We don't give a fuck about the game, high key. I'm just trying to find out if y'all watched the show. Because it's the only reason why we tuned in was to see Usher. Okay, first of all, I have a question for the people. Pop Crave, come here. Because I think it was y'all. I think it was y'all, Pop Crave. Let me make sure it was y'all. I just really want to make sure that I'm talking to the right people when I say come here. Okay, approach the mic. Let me make sure that I'm talking to the right folks. Pop bass. Okay, I'm glad I corrected that. And y'all probably all the same. Why y'all sat up there and motherfucking lied? Okay, and TMZ y'all too. Why y'all sat up there and said that Usher was supposed to be bringing out Justin Bieber about to get me upset? Why did y'all say that? Thank God somebody was lying to y'all because Justin did not slide his ass out there. Now, when y'all was talking about Alicia, y'all was correct, but Justin did not slide his ass out there, and I'm so glad that he did not bring his motherfucking ass out there. I wouldn't be surprised if Justin was supposed to come, but the problem was it was too last minute for his ass. But anyway, did y'all see the show? Did y'all enjoy it, child? I ain't gonna be here long. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. Um, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Come on in. Come on in, girl. That love in the club is stuck in my head. I'm here for that. Did y'all check out Usher's new album? Let me know if y'all did. We're gonna talk about that too. First of all, y'all, I was just watching the game. I wasn't necessarily rooting for anybody. Shout out to Audra Day who opened up the show, from my understanding, opened up the gang singing, singing "Lift Every Voice," I believe it was, and then they had Post Malone come out there and he did a song, and girl, it was him with the guitar. I said, "Oh my God, I've never seen this side of Post Malone. I didn't even know about this side of you. Oh my, whoa, right?" That was cool. And then I think it was Reba. Was that Reba that came out there with the national anthem? Now, Reba, girl, let me tell you something, bitch. Let me make sure that was you. Was that Reba McEntire? Agree, it was you. And let me tell you something, honey. They was over there talking about Alicia Keys' vocals was a little shaky. Girl, yours was dry and shaky, bitch. Okay, it was giving a bit flaky. But cause I was like, who the fuck is this singing? And then, girl, when they panned the camera and put it on her, I said, oh, okay. So I let her slide for a little bit. But high key Reba, bitch, you should not have been out there singing that. And that's just really what it's giving. It should not have been you. But anyway, um, let me see what else. Was any? Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, so I wasn't rooting for a particular team, but my man was rooting for the 49ers. Okay, because his family is from that side of town. Okay, that side of the states. So that's what he was rooting for, and they almost had it. They almost had it if it wasn't for that meddling ass play towards the end. You know what I'm saying? Girl, they almost had that bitch. Ooh. Anyway, I'm sure the Mahomes family is really happy. I forgot the guy's first name. This is his second time. Well, no, I think it may be his third time winning the Super Bowl, but like second time back to back. And that's one of the reasons why I did not want them to win, because I didn't want them to get a back to back. But anyway, it happened. But I will say this, shout out to the 49ers because they definitely gave them a run for their motherfucking money, especially starting off in the first quarter. Okay, I said, baby, defense is on y'all ass. Okay, offense was fucking up though. In the beginning, offense was on some, I don't know what the hell they was doing, but defense had to come back and redeem themselves, and they showed their ass. And I was like, okay, defense, y'all doing y'all thing. And y'all know what was funny? It was player number 57. I'm gonna say this, then we're gonna get to the halftime, the real show. Player number 57 on the 49ers, he did like one of the first or second tackles, right? And then he got up like, yeah, running all over the place. And I'm just like, baby, I hope you had that energy for the rest of the show. Bitch, before we could even get to halftime, girl, they was taking his ass to the bag. Baby boy looked at winded as fuck. He was riding in the cart like he about to hurt himself or not got the wind knocked out of him or something. Do you hear what I say? Like, girl, he was like, because I saw it when they did the behind the scenes in the tunnel. I saw him sitting on the little cart that they get ready to drive you back, and right before they panned to go away from him, he started to lean forward. You know, they lean forward when your ass out of breath. That's what it was giving. I said, I told your ass to be careful about all that. You did one tackle, one motherfucking tackle, and you got all this energy. You better have it all the way down to the final quarter. Girl, he had tapped the hell out, honey. And I thought that was just too funny to me. And I remember, I made sure I remember that jersey number. It was 5'7", honey. Number 5'7". And they was scoring your 5'7" as right on to the back. But anywho, shout out to them. And this, I'm going to say this too while it's on my mind. And y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the chat. Actually, I want to put a poll in the chat to get y'all opinions on Usher's performance. But y'all, is it crazy that I feel like, I don't even want to ask y'all, is it crazy? Because some of y'all going to get in the comments just to tell me that I'm crazy because that's just how y'all is anyway, girl. So I'm not even going to say, is it crazy? I'm just going to tell you what I feel, period. Okay? Girl, I feel like the motherfucking people in the military need to get paid as close to the same amount as these motherfucking NFL players. Okay, I said it. I do not care. I feel like they should be getting big checks. Because if you have to go overseas to risk your life or whatever the case is for us motherfuckers here in America, they need to be getting big bucks. Daddy war bucks is how I feel about that. And that's just giving P. All right? And then when y'all be getting ready to draft motherfuckers to go overseas or whatever y'all finna do, girl, y'all be trying to come for the people that's out of shape. The people that ain't been out here, you know what I'm saying, being very active. Y'all be trying to come snatch these folks' kids up and stuff. And honey, you need to snatch them motherfuckers up that's out there on the field playing football, because them motherfuckers is ready. They ready to take that ass over there and tackle some motherfuckers. You hear what I say? But all in all, I feel like they need to be getting paid the same, because these motherfuckers be out here on the field busting up other people, and then when they retire, they got a coin in their family's good. But then when you got these people that's been over here risking their real life, they real life for a little piece of nothing, for real, girl, when they become a veteran, they really ain't got a whole lot of resources available to them. And this is how I feel about that too, because I'm finna eat y'all up just a little bit, America. If y'all not gonna have no homeless shelters for actual homeless people, y'all motherfuckers need to get some homeless facilities for these fucking veterans. At the minimum, bitch. Y'all need to get something for these veterans. Get your life together. Bitch, we paying too much, and then you hoes done turned around and raised the motherfucking tax on people too. So all the people that probably thought they was gonna get them a refund really ain't getting no motherfucking refund, because y'all trying to send all this motherfucking money over there to Israel. And I'm glad they sat up there and voted down to send them motherfuckers some more billions of dollars. Are you out your motherfucking mind? We sending money all the way over there. I didn't say I support them. Can I decide on where my fucking tax money go? Because I didn't say I supported that. You can't just put my money up for what you want. Okay? It's already paying the salary of some politicians that I don't fuck with. So don't be sending my money outside of the United States. I didn't necessarily agree to that. I really didn't even agree to taxes. That's just the automatic, bitch. And I'm just saying, if you're going to do it right. So y'all need to have some facilities at least for the veterans. Be trying to scoop these people up in their good young prime, when they good and healthy, when they coming up out of high school, bitch. But 30 to 40 years later, y'all don't want to show up for them. Y'all, we got some problems. Get that shit together. Y'all need to pay these people damn near what the fuck these players getting paid. Or the people that's working in sports medicine to help these motherfuckers. Or y'all need to pay them what these fucking coaches get. And then why I'm talking about the coaches, bitch. And you know, Usher, I'm sorry. We gonna get to you, baby. We gonna get to you. We are. Okay, everybody's stunting on your moment. Everybody's stunting on your moment. So give us some more time. CEO, CEO, CEO. I don't want to hear shit from the CEO. I'm sorry, I do not care. When the Chiefs won the damn Super Bowl, the first motherfucker they talking to touching the damn trophy is the CEO. I don't want to hear from you, baby. Because all you do is grant permission to send these motherfucking checks and make sure they sign. I don't, scoot back. Get up off me. Scoot up off me now. Okay? You the first motherfucker we hear from. And you over there talking like you been out here playing on the field out of breath. Why are you out of breath, sir? You was running from the top in the skybox. You were running from the top to get down to the bottom so you could collect that trophy and give your tea? Absolutely not. We don't want to hear from you. We don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. I don't care anything about it. Get them out of here. Get them out. Send them on. We don't want to hear from you. And then y'all pass it back to the coach. And I almost ate your ass up. You better be glad my man had your back. Talking about something. Nah, these people have to run his plays. I don't give a damn about his plays at all. I feel like Mahomes was over there telling that nigga what plays they finna run. And he said, all right, son. Okay, that's what you want to do. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. You like the best nigga in the league. You're right. I'm going to trust you. So, I mean, not too much on you, but a little bit on you, too, because I ain't want to hear from your ass either. I wanted to hear from the nigga that was running the most out there on the field. I want to hear from the one that was out there doing the most tackling. That's who I want. I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to y'all. Scoot back. Scoot back. Okay? I feel away. But let me maintain my composure just a little bit because I did not want to hear from y'all, but that's just how the process goes. Anywho, girl, what else? Is there anything else I want to rant about while we talking about these folk? I think that's it. But I had to go in because I feel like the veterans should get paid what their ass get paid. Because they ain't out here doing too much of nothing any fucking way. But anywho, girl, let's go ahead and get to the show. All right, so Usher performed. And I enjoyed the performance. I watched it again this morning. Now, I will be honest and say there was a bit of the performance that was a little off to me. And I realized what it was when I watched it again. And it was the fact that Usher and his people that were like dressed in, I don't know what that attire is. Like, I don't know what they call it like back in the day. It makes me think of like Renaissance type of attire, but I don't know. So don't quote me. Y'all let me know down in the comments, okay? But it also made me think of the color purple when Suge was dancing in that little lake house or whatever. But anywho, girl, that swamp house is what it was giving because it was surrounded by the swamp. Surprising nobody fall in there when they was filming. But what was throwing me off was the fact that he was performing on the field with all this different type of attire and everything that was going on. And they looked beautiful. And I was like, y'all better cut up in this damn outfit, these attire y'all got going on. So they was really dancing their ass off. It just was not hitting as hard as I wanted it to hit because it was on the ground. It wasn't necessarily on the actual stage, right? But all in all, I still think it was a good performance, okay? I'll never forget, this was years ago. It was like 2010 maybe, when Usher, I think he was going through all that stuff with Tamika, and I think that they may have either gotten a divorce or had just gotten married or something. Something happened around that time when Usher put on a lot of weight. And I'll never forget where he had performed, and people was kind of dragging him all these years ago because he put on this weight and he could barely get down on his knee at a concert and hit a spin like he was out of breath trying to perform. It was so horrible. So now at his later years in life and I see him perform, I get a kick out of it because that man made sure he took that constructive criticism, went back, got in the lab, did what he needed to do, came back to the front, and I've never seen Usher the way that I saw him all those years ago. He always, since this point on, okay, that breath control be on point. Okay, breath control be on point. He's able to do the dance routine full out and everything. So shout out to motherfucking Usher because he did the damn thing. Can I just say this as I'm thinking about it? You know what? Let me make a note. No, I'm going to say it now. There is no other Usher, of course, you know, and I know we do a lot of comparison between Chris Brown and Usher, but some part of me is starting to feel like they should not kind of be in the same category in a sense. I feel like Usher is in his own lane and Chris is in his own lane when it comes to performance. Like, yeah, they're the only ones that kind of come close to each other. But the reason why I say that is because of Usher's history with us. Usher has been around for years. He is probably, I don't know how many years older than Chris Brown he is. Maybe 10, 15, 20. I don't know how much older he is than Chris Brown. But for him to still be relevant and to be able to do the same dances that he was able to do when he was younger with his older body, and he still looks great and has not aged. Some part of me feel like, why they be in the same conversation sometimes? I mean, that's just what I'm starting to think. Like, let's not compare them. Like, let's just admit that if they were to do something together, whether it was a versus, a show, or anything, we would get our entire lives because those are two performers. But if it's coming to compare, I don't think we should really compare whether one is better than the other. I feel like their music is also in two entirely different types of lanes, right? But they also can merge together and do their thing together too. But I just don't think that they should be in the same comparison. I just don't think that's right. Not to me. Because then when I think about Beyonce, like, who else is up there? Even 5 years from now, when Victoria Monet is like even more on top than what she is, I don't think it's fair to put her in the same category as Beyonce. I don't know who else has come that I could really put in against Beyonce, but I don't think it really should be comparison. You know? I don't. I mean, now I'm thinking about Nicki. I kind of feel like Nicki also shouldn't really be in comparison with these other girls. Here's the difference. I do feel like she puts herself in the midst of being in comparison with these younger ladies by always talking about you, the queen and stuff. But I don't think she should really be in the same category either. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, can we let that go? One thing in America, we always gonna create a competition in some type of fashion. Let's stop. Okay, can we stop? Can we leave that alone, please? Let these people be amazing as they are in their own right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it got me thinking about Michael Jackson. Like, who would you ever put up there on the same level as Michael? Like, you just wouldn't. Did they even have those conversations back then? I don't think they did. Maybe they did, and I wasn't privy to it, but I'm like, let it go. Either way, shout out to Usher. He did an amazing job. I know a lot of us feel like, oh, dang, if Chris Brown would have did it, he would have killed it. Baby, let me tell you something. As much as I enjoy Chris Brown's music, okay, he ain't gonna never do no Super Bowl. So we gonna have to let that go today. But if they want to let him sit up there and perform in an award show, last year, he not gonna grace the stage of the Super Bowl. That's the DEAD. Release it into the atmosphere. It's not gonna happen. Okay. But anywho, Usher, I can't remember. Oh, he opened up the show with Caught Up. First of all, this is what Usher did, and he tried his best, y'all. And I know a lot of people were upset. I know I was left at the end of his performance wanting more. He had to do snippets of his hits. He couldn't do the full thing. He was only limited. And it's crazy because remember, they said he was only given 13 minutes. Then they said they gave him an extra 2 minutes to round it off at 15. Them 15 went by like this. They went by like this, girl. They were done. Like, he had to maximize as much as he could on that 15 minutes. And I think that he did a good job. Now, I will be honest and say, we did not need Alicia Keys. Okay. I do think Alicia Keys is a great artist. I know a lot of people felt like that first note she hit was not noting how they wanted it to note. I ain't really catch that because for me, I ain't even catch the fact that she was off key. I just feel like her overall presence being there was off key for me. And I believe she's managed by Rock Nation. So I'm like, Jay-Z, was this a scheme that you set up to come to us with the bullshit? Like, oh, sure, you can perform, but you got to have one of my artists be there. Is that like, how did you come up with that? How did that happen? Out of all people, how did we get her? Alicia, what? Okay, now I will say this. Alicia look good. Alicia look good in that red, babe. Okay. She looked great. I'm gonna get her that she looked like the same old Alicia Keys. You know, she looks beautiful. But I did not necessarily want to see her there. I wasn't even paying attention to her vocals because I was just like looking at the screen like this. Hurry up and get her off. Hurry up. Who's next? Because I know y'all not finna perform this whole thing. But baby, my eyes perked up a little piece when I saw the way Usher was over there, filling up on Miss Alicia. And I said, not you done went down there and got your marriage license to not be married just yet, but you thinking about it because you went down there to get it. Okay, and you over here filling up on this man's wife. But I said, okay, it's all right. It's just performing. Swiss Beats know all about that. And if they were to do a little something and she threw that thing back a little bit and hit a pop, pop, piggity pop, I wouldn't have cared. Because didn't you and Alicia get together when you still was with, what's her name? I forgot. It start with an M. The last wife. So I don't really care about the disrespect for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it was I ain't really care to see her for real, for real. I did love to see Jermaine Dupri, baby. When they got to do that, and Jermaine Dupri came, I was like, oh, I'm with this. Let's go. I loved that. I will say that I loved that he brought Jermaine Dupri out because I believe Jermaine Dupri was heavily instrumental along with Brian, with Michael B. Cox for that Confessions album, I do believe. So I was like, I love that. I love that. Her. Y'all, I love her. She is so beautiful. Her talent is crazy. Her vocals, crazy. She came out, because I think she did the guitar. She played the guitar for a performance for Prince or something. And I'm like, this bitch is bad. And it's the fact that when she first came out, she wasn't even showing her face, not letting people know who she was or anything. And I'm so glad she's no longer hiding behind that or in a shadow, and that she's revealed herself. Like, she is absolutely gorgeous. Loved her in the color purple. Like, I want to see more from her. I would love to see more acting from her. Like, girl, you dominating as far as music is concerned. But I would love to see her on screen a bit more. I think I even said, don't quote me, did I say that in one of my, when I did the color purple, did I say I could see her as playing Tiana, the princess? A lot of y'all was like, absolutely not, because I think she may be mixed or something, and y'all wanted a fully black woman or something like that. I can't remember, but I didn't know that Tiana was like fully black. I thought she was, I don't know. Anywho, don't mind me, y'all. But I was saying I could see her play that role, but a lot of y'all was like, girl, we could see somebody else. But anywho, she looked great. What I loved was when Usher brought the skates out, and y'all know Usher is fire skating, but baby Usher, you thought I didn't see you, baby. You thought I didn't see you tip forward. Cause see, you almost lost it when you slid in between will.i.am legs, and then you stood up, and then you had caught yourself when you hit that whoo, baby. It was giving Michael Jackson, because you was about to tip. You know what I'm saying? You was on your heels a little bit, but I guess you hit that front brake on them skates. So I was like, okay, Usher, don't bomb and bust. So we loved it, though. We loved it. He's a professional skater, all right? He had will.i.am come out. They did do oh my God. I do not like that song, but I liked how he did it I liked how they incorporated it, though. You know what I'm saying? What else? Not Jermaine, but Lil Jon and Luda came out. I loved how he had Luda, not Luda, but Lil Jon coming out doing the shots. I'm like, yes. Honestly, when he did shots, I was thinking that we getting shots, so we not getting OMG. Because I'm like, that's a white person song right there, so we don't need OMG. Like, girl, no. He was like, bitch, you know I'm not going to come out here. Y'all may not like OMG, but OMG is paying me plenty of coin. Okay, and if the people want to get OMG, they're going to get OMG. And he right, because they'll play OMG in all clubs. All functions, whether it's a black function, white function, Asian, they can play that shit everywhere. And I can imagine how much money that man has made off of that damn song. As much as we may not like it, that's a moneymaker for sure. What else happened with this performance? The ending, I think I said, Usher, why they gave you the extra 2 minutes? So you could stand up there and say, yeah. Like, I said, I had to rewind it. Like, how long is he saying yeah? Cause you could have gave us a little more of another song. If you was gonna stand up there on the stage, some yeah. You could have gave us a little extra on the back end on something else. Standing up, I put the world on the A. I put the world on the A. Usher, baby, no. Go back. Okay, go back to Superstar. Because, see, this is what I don't like. Superstar has always been my favorite song. And I was actually pissed that people just now learning how amazing that song is because y'all trying to get the riff or whatever he doing at the top of the song. I used to drive to college with that shit on repeat when that album dropped. That was my shit. I said, people do not understand how beautiful this song is. Why is this not a single? Like, this was the shit. You know what I'm saying? So you could have gave me a little more peace on that end. You over there talking some, yeah. What? Baby, are you okay? I put the world on the A. Like, that's awesome. That's great. Go back to the front end. Correct. Chop Alicia Keys a little bit more. Because if you wanted her to just play the piano and sing, some people want it all. They do. We wanted it all. We just did not want you. Okay? But it's all right. Because that's what he gave us. That's all he needed to give us. You could have gave us more on that end. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. No. We don't know about y'all, but we know about us Americans. We did not want to see her. Okay? That's not what we wanted. Anyway, that's what he did. That's what he gave us, y'all. Yeah. We appreciate you, Usher. I will say this, honey. You definitely, them snippets, they had me. Okay? I'm waiting for my homegirl to get back to me like, but is you trying to go to this concert or not, okay? Is you trying to go to this concert? What you trying to do? You need to let me know, bitch, okay? Because I said, I don't care how much it costs. I'm trying to be in the place to be. Don't care. Gonna be in there. Let's figure it out, period. Hold on one second. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me go back over here. Where is it? Where is the thing at? Hold on. Girl. I don't know what I just did. Okay, so it says, not my fave, bitch, starting my whole day off. I've never caught a live in the daytime. Oh, thank you so much, Reese, for the super chat. I hope I said it right. Is it Reese or is it Reese? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, girl, I was like, let me go ahead and just hop on live for the people real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chit chat with y'all real quick. I appreciate you. Thank you. But, what else was I saying about Usher? Yes, definitely trying to be in that concert. We'll see. We'll see how it's going to go. The NFL is believing. Thank you, Boss Lady Ross, for the super chat. The NFL is believing in this Taylor Swift effect. Oh, you know I'm finna chew her. Okay. I'm so nervous that they will replace Jay-Z for this effing bid for female engagement, knowing the halftime show was created from our culture. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me say this I will say this before I talk about Taylor in a second. This is not about Taylor. And the way they kept putting the camera on that bitch is, I don't understand the infatuation with this woman. I mean, maybe some people don't understand the infatuation with Beyonce, but I'm like, man, Beyonce and Taylor were both at the concert. I mean, at the Super Bowl, but y'all put the camera more so on Taylor the whole time. I don't care nothing about her dating Travis because it's fake. Period. Okay? Even if she wasn't dating Travis and she was still in that facility, they was going to put the camera on her majority of the time over Beyonce. Like, girl, it's more celebrities that's there. Y'all don't see nobody else that's there. Y'all just keep putting the camera on her ass. Oh, okay then, girl. Thank you so much, Yoli, for the super chat. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm over that little girl. But what else I want to talk about? So yeah, Usher's performance, it was cool. Definitely made me want to go get tickets and want me to be in the place to be. When the concert happens later this year, I was trying to see if I want to go here in ATL or if I want to go to whichever concert he has that's around my birthday. I can't remember. I feel like he was doing something. Was it Baltimore? I gotta say, I can't remember. I think it was somewhere northeast. I think it was somewhere north that he was going to be performing around my birthday. So I'm not sure. But I need to ask around for a few of my friends and see who's going and if they're gonna go in their city or out of their city or whatever the case is. But anywho, especially if this other friend decides she's not gonna go. But anywho, yeah, so that was cool. I got a chance to check out Usher's album. It was in the wee hours of the morning, so I kind of fell asleep on the album. Let me know if y'all have checked it out. I said I was going to put a poll up here. 1 second. All right. But let's talk about this album real quick. He had a few songs on there that I like. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to highlight the songs that I did like on the album. I actually love Good Good. But with him, Summer Walker, and 21 Savage. 21 Savage does seem a little off on the song, but the more you listen to it, you like him. It's like, okay, that piece is cool. Let's see. Thank you so much, love 211215 for the super chat. It's Kanye's fault. He made her the perpetual victim. Do you hear what it is that I say? I literally said this. I was talking to somebody last week and I said that it was after the Jay-Z situation at the Grammys. I said the same thing, irritating. And I was like, I blame Kanye. Because once that happened, that black man interrupting her set, everybody else wants to be like, oh, woo, 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 Taylor, woo, 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 woo. It was in that moment that they made her America's sweetheart. Girl, fuck that little girl. Okay? And I'm tired of these old-ass white ladies, especially the blonde-headed ones, that be sitting up here still acting like they a fucking child when you a grown-ass woman. But that's how people see you, like you're still a young kid. Like the girl that was out over there interviewing Offset. I can't even think of her name, but she getting a divorce from her husband. Her husband filed for a divorce from her. Thank you so much, Snowy Trees, for the super chat. What is that girl's name? She had the podcast. She's interviewed Drake and other people, and folks was kind of dragging her about it because they feel like she stole her podcast style from another black creator. So they was on her head top about that. But yeah, that lady like grown as fuck. I think she got kids and stuff, but she be out here, people be looking at her like she a 16-year-old or something, a teenager or something like that. It's like, girl, these be grown ass, old ass white women. Like, girl, stop. Anywho, A-Town Girl featuring Lotto with Usher. I like that song. I like that. But I feel like a lot of people, Bobby, that's her name? Bobby, I think that is right. Bobby. Yeah, I think that's her. I think that's her, Bobby. But A-Town Girl with Usher featuring Lotto, a lot of people may not like this song because it's more so for A-Town. So if you're from Atlanta, live in Atlanta, probably know the places they talking about, you might like it more. You know, and then maybe, I mean, you don't have to be here to like it, but I really like that one. I think that's cute. Kissing Strangers is good. What was another one? I like that Ruin song with Fields that he did. I was like, okay, this isn't bad. On the Side is cute. I do like On the Side. On the Side is cute. But I'm like, Usher, not you up here talking about having a side piece, honey. What's really going on? And I think I dozed off on I Am the Party, so I have to finish the rest of it. I think that I Am the Party song is the song where he talks about how people, I want to actually get the lyrics for that. I think he talks about, like, don't ever compare me to a person when it comes to, like, doing the verses or something like that. Let me see if this is right. Okay, he says, NIGGA's talking about verses with me. Please stop, he says. No, you think he is, but baby, he's not. Oh, my. I'm going to be here forever long as you stay true. Hope it's not, okay. Hope it's something we can every day do. All right, so it's just these two lines where he says, NIGGA is talking about verses with me. Please stop. No, you think he is, but baby, he's not. Now, a lot of people felt like this was shade to Chris Brown, and I honestly don't think it was shade to Chris Brown. I understand that they had this scuffle, supposedly, okay, because neither one of them came out and said anything, and some of the stuff that was being said that happened to Usher did not appear to be true, like he got a black eye or he had marks on him and stuff, but when we saw him the next day perform at the concert, he didn't have none of that. Or the festival, he didn't have none of that. Usher even got in the camera like, what they talking about. Now, it doesn't mean a disagreement did not happen. What I'm also not liking is how blogs are showing Usher and Chris Brown having an argument in the skating rink. That was not an argument between them. And this is where they be fucking up when they can, how do I want to say it? Shape a person's view of a situation, you know, like misusing your platform with media. Like, they did not argue in that clip. Why are y'all lying? Why is that a headline saying Usher and Chris Brown arguing? That was not it. But Chris Brown was coming at Tiana Taylor wrong, okay? I don't know what she did. I don't know what the situation was, but he was feeling a way about Tiana, okay? And then Usher was trying to get him to chill out and calm down. Next thing you know, they're saying what we learned was that it was some things that happened outside. okay, somewhere near the buses or wherever they load up at, okay? They're saying that they got into like a little fist scuffle or whatever the case was, and that Usher got like this mark on his face and black eye, whatever, but Usher showed up like, what the hell is y'all talking about? So to this day, I don't know if it was pure speculation or if it genuinely actually happened. I think that it was reported immediately from Hollywood Unlocked, but a lot of people are going to, and see, this is where you got to be careful, because if you're a person that often lies, people are not going to 100% believe what you're saying, because you also, I believe, Hollywood Unlocked was also the main one saying that Queen Elizabeth was dead when she wasn't. I was willing to believe, like, girl, she probably is, until I see her ass step outside, then girl, she probably gone. All right, but that wasn't the case. Okay, so some people are probably like, I don't know about that, I ain't trusting you on that. But anyway, this is why people are believing that this statement is shading Chris Brown. And if it is, I don't think it's shading Chris Brown solely. I believe it's anybody that y'all are suggesting would be in good comparison to him at a versus. That's what I think. Okay, I think it's anybody. You could say it's Chris Brown. You could say it's this person. You could say it's that person. It don't matter. And he's not lying. Like, they ain't him. Okay, you think he is, baby, he's not. Okay, I'm me. It's only one me. We'll give you a great show. But also what's going to tell is as he do more interviews, and if they inquire about verses again, or him doing anything with Chris Brown, and if he, based on how he answers that question, is going to tell a lot. Okay, that's going to be something to me that's going to confirm more that something did happen in between them. They don't fuck with each other anymore. So that's going to be interesting. Now, I did see that Chris Brown did tag Usher in his story on IG, and he put the fire sign, like the fire emoji, and he's like, oh, you did a great job, basically. Okay. So I don't know. Hopefully y'all work that out, whatever that is going to be. Hopefully they'll work out. And you better hope it work out by the time this concert happens, because if he does do any songs that y'all had together, we would love to see you, pop out and surprise the people. But anyway, girl, I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, what's up going on with that I Am the Party song, where he, kind of said, throw some shade, and everybody's believing it's Chris Brown. Okay. Let me see. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. All right. So then what else happened? Okay, y'all. So we have to talk about Beyonce. I think I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about with Usher. Okay. Let's get to Beyonce real quick. Actually, no, let's not get to Beyonce. Let's go ahead and get to Taylor Swift. We'll talk about Taylor Swift because we already started talking about her. First of all, can I say that my favorite commercial that I saw, and I know I'm going to mess the name up, is Diamante. Whatever it is, it's the Doritos that they're trying to make kind of like Takis. And when the guy was like dynamite, they was like, it's not dynamite, it's Diamante or something like that. Diamita. That was my favorite commercial, with the two old ladies. They was reaching for that last bag, and the boy came up and swiped that bag from them. And so they got in their damn wheelchairs, girl, and they rammed into his car. And then it was just like an entire chase throughout the whole city into his house and shit, just to get that one bag. I loved it. And then once they finally got that one bag, I keep wanting to call her Selena Gomez, but I know absolutely that's not her name. Didn't she play in Addams Family? Don't quote me. But let me see, Addams Family. Or what Wednesday? Did she play Gina Ortega? That's her name. I think that she was in that commercial. I thought that was such a cute commercial. A lot of these other commercials, I was just like, la, 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 la. But I really like that one. And I'm also looking forward to Wicked. Wicked is like a spin on Wizard of Oz, and that is coming out at the end of the year. I felt the way that they would advertise it in February for it to come out in November or December, but I think it's November. But I will say this too, as I'm talking about the commercials and Wicked and stuff. That's our Gina Ortega. What I will say is, I feel like, a lot of times we say we don't want remakes, but I think some stuff can be remade. Just like we talking about Gina Ortega with Addams Family, they did their spin, and it's like a remake in a sense, I guess you say, but it's more so focusing on the character Wednesday, right? So when you get to Wizard of Oz, I feel like with Wizard of Oz, that could be a remake. It's different angles you probably could take, which is why they have this one called Wicked, and I'm here for it. When they did the Broadway one with all the black folks or whatever, or that was really a spin on the Wiz, right? So Wizard of Oz, we did our spin by making it The Wiz, and then we turned around and put that on Broadway. That Broadway play they did, that was phenomenal. They did an amazing job with that. So I'm looking forward to Wicked. I'm like, this is how you kind of do your remakes. You put a little spin, just spin it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do your little thing. So definitely here for it. And that may be another name that they call it versus it being like a, a remake or whatever. It might be another name for it, but that's what comes to my mind. I'm here for that. Real quick, Taylor Swift, she's hanging with Ice Spice. I don't know why I didn't catch the fact that Ice Spice and Taylor really be hanging out like that, considering the fact that they did have a song together. But this is what's going to save Ice Spice. I don't care what nobody's talking about, y'all Ice Spice fans, whatever. Y'all Nicki fans that don't like Lotto because Nicki don't, and you really support Ice Spice because of that. I don't care nothing about it, okay? Ice Spice is very cute. I think she's super cute. I love her fro. I do not care. I love it. I think she's a very beautiful girl. I just do not get into her style of music. Okay, I just do not. It's not here for me. Okay, she definitely bombed by saying you not the SHI. You ain't even a fart. Who was working on that in the lab and told you that was okay? Because it's not. It was not good. Hit a little harder than that. I think that you've had some other little songs that may not have been that amazing, but they were better than this one, okay? But what's saving you is your connection to Taylor Swift. That is what's going to give you a piece of longevity. I think that is going to put you in an audience that Lotto has yet to hit. I think it's great that Lotto partnered with J-Lo because that's exposing her to a new audience as well. Maybe an older audience, IDK, whoever supports J-Lo, but with Taylor, you have that younger audience, right? So they're going to kind of like grow up with you. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like that's kind of like a little bit of what Nicki has and what has helped her be, continue to have the longevity, people enjoying her music, but also having those younger fans that's going to like grow with you at the same time. So I feel like that's going to be your saving grace is you partnering with Taylor Swift, okay? Even though in my personal, it was given that Taylor was more connected with her whiter friends than she was with you. Okay, so maybe there's a benefit for Taylor to actually hang with you. Okay, for whatever reason in the hip hop, as you are a hip hop artist, maybe there's a benefit as to why she's hanging with you. But I'm just saying the interaction that I saw was more so with her white friends than it was with you. Slick, honestly, low key, high key, middle key, giving mid. It was also, you looked out of place a little bit, for real, to me. Okay, just a bit, you looked out of place. But girl, do what you want to do, girl. Leverage it how you can. Leverage it how you can. I wonder if you would have been able to bring your dark-skinned best friend along with you. I wonder how Taylor would have responded to that. Like, why she couldn't come. But anyway, girl, maybe she was busy. Let me get out y'all business like that, child. But anyway, Taylor, you in this relationship with Travis is killing me motherfucking softly because everybody in America knows that white. I was going to say that black man because he's giving a wiggle. He likes black women. Period. Okay, I believe his last two girlfriends before Taylor were black. So I do not buy this. I do believe that it is a business contract and it was giving hella performative when he won. Did y'all see how she kissed him? First of all, the kiss was giving awkward. She did all this hugging on him. The way she patted his back didn't really seem like, I don't know, it seemed like a relative hug to me. It seemed like it was a relative hug, but she hugged on him. She was like, ooh, ooh. And I'm like, okay, Taylor, you're playing this up too much to make it believable. Girl, you act like this is the first Super Bowl ring and Super Bowl win this man has ever gotten, and it's not. Now, I understand this may be your first time being here with him with that, but your reaction to this, girl, it's not matching the moment for me. It's giving fake as hell, and I'm really tired of seeing it. It's the kiss that you guys gave each other twice. I couldn't take it. I couldn't do it. And then he put the towel over his face like he wanted to wipe the sweat. I know he wanted to go a little lower and wipe that mouth too. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not believing it. I'm not. I'm ready for the contract to end. Now, I do not see you making it to the next season of football. I do see you guys breaking up by the summer. I do, which is going to be very odd to the people because you would think this would be a time that you would have more availability to spend with her. And if you guys break up then we really are going to know that it was fake. So you guys allow the relationship to last longer throughout the season when he really had absolutely no time for you. But now that he has time, you guys are not together, huh? Something seems a little fishy there for me. Okay. But I am predicting a breakup to happen very soon. And if you guys push it out any longer, it's only going to be because we've caught on to your bullshit. For sure. Absolutely. Okay. That is what I'm saying. And you guys might be in a 2-year contract. But I'm predicting you guys are going to break up before the next season starts. So we shall see. It's giving every bit of performative. It's giving fake. It's giving, give me my money. That's what it is. Cut my check every month. It's giving, you show up to the events, for the camera purposes, and then he links up with his real girlfriend once he gets to the room. Okay. That's what it's giving. Just the awkwardness between his mom and you when you first were in the skybox or whatever. That was really weird, And I know the mother was not like shocked, like, oh my God, it's Taylor Swift here. It was just giving, hi. Okay. So you're the one with my son. Oh, this is peculiar here. I know he only dates black women, but you and a blonde one at that? Oh my, okay, I'll go with it. All right, like, girl, no, okay. That mama know what the fuck going on. She know them grandkids is finna give mixed. Period. Anyway, girl, but if that's what y'all want to do, get your money, honey. Get your money, okay? Because if I was famous, I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I want finna fake a relationship too. Hey, Lori Harvey, how are you? Give me my check, okay? Let me get my check. That's what it's about. Anywho, girl, what else is going on? Let's get to Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce. Beyonce shot this dope ass commercial for Verizon, and I loved it. I don't care what nobody's talking about. I thought it was just the cutest little commercial. Okay, it was too cute, and she kept trying to break, I guess, like the network. Not so much as break the internet, but break the network of Verizon. And it was just showing how strong it is. Like, not even Beyonce could break it. Like, what? So that was cute. People were saying that, okay, so once at the end of that commercial, she says, okay, they ready, drop the music. Now, Beyonce did drop some music. First of all, it took a minute for it to drop. It did not hit exactly when we thought it was going to hit, but a few minutes later, it did hit. Because I know I was over there. I was like, drop the music, girl. Let me go over here to Apple Music, girl. What's going on? It's not up. It's not up. Okay. So, shout out to one of my subbies. They ended up sending me the post from Beyonce's page. And I was like, oh my God, I knew it was going to be country because it didn't make sense to me why she showed up to the Grammys with that outfit on. And I'm like, not only are you giving rebelliousness a little bit, but why would you wear that out of all things? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, are you finna do a country album? I'm like, that'll be crazy if that's what she finna do. Like, why would you wear that? And we were right, okay? Beyonce's about to drop this country album. Now, let me tell y'all, people was feeling away. They felt like she was over there stealing Usher's moment. Baby, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody steal Usher moment unlike Alicia Keys. The moment he decided he was going to bring her on the stage, the moment was stolen then. Because we was focusing on the fact that we didn't want to see her. Okay? So y'all over here talking somebody stolen a moment. No. And y'all want to talk about stealing moments, girl? I know y'all like, why we got to talk about that? Because we is. Y'all weren't saying that same shit when Nicki was over there trying to, slide over when Meg had her shit dropping. Okay? Y'all don't be saying that when Nicki be over there, when somebody dropping music, she'll finally drop a tweet after being silent for a few weeks. Y'all don't be saying that then. Or then she'll go over to the station head and try and have a conversation or do something to trend so other people ain't trending like that. Y'all don't be saying it then. Okay, so don't say it now. So sit back and shut up. Be quiet. Okay? Anywho, all right? Usher still gonna get what he needs to get out of this moment, period. But girl, I would maximize on that opportunity too. Okay, I'm getting all this money from Verizon, and y'all finna pay me for this. Like, let's go ahead and do this, and this is a perfect way to segue into the album that I'm finna drop on you hoes next month. Let's go. So she dropped 2 songs. One of them is called Texas Hold'em. She had like a commercial or whatever that she shot on her page. It was on her page or whatever. And it was dope. I like the Texas Hold'em song. And you know what? I'm looking forward to when I heard the Texas Hold'em. I feel like people are going to do what they did with Renaissance, which is do mashups and shit. And I'm interested in seeing the different mashups that people try to create with Beyonce's country music. And when I hear that mashup with country and hip hop, it makes me think of T-Pain for some reason. And I feel like he would just be dope with that. You know what I'm saying? T-Pain being over there in that space and all of that. So it made me think of T-Pain. So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of mashups are gonna come from this. Um, it also makes me think about this independent artist named Russ. Russ is an independent artist, and RUSS for anybody that looks him up. Um, and he did an interview the other day, and I saw a snippet of it where he talked about how hip hop is not going to be that girl much longer, and the wave of music is going to be country. And I heard this earlier last week, or earlier, like towards the end of last week. And then next thing you know, Beyonce drops this country, and it got me over here like, yo, is that right? Is it? Beyonce seeing the wave of music and she's going over into that lane, okay, because it's for to be country. That's interesting that he would say that. But anywho, she also dropped a song called 16 Carriages. I have not heard the full version, but I heard like a minute and 30 seconds of it, I think. And just from what I heard, it already sounds like a beautiful song. It kind of sounds like it might be a song with pain and stuff, and she's kind of like talking about her journey, just a little bit of what all it took to get there. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna check the whole song out. But I'm excited about this. And you know what else makes me excited about Beyonce entering this country era is the fact that I know K Michelle has been working on being in that area as well. Shout out to Jelly Roll, because when he was winning all those awards at the Country Music Awards, he brought K Michelle out and she performed with him. And I love that so much for K Michelle, because you know that's where she comes from. She loves country music. She's always wanted to make that album, and I feel like she's already kind of doing it though. But with Beyonce coming over with a larger audience and stuff like that, I think it's just only going to be great for those black people that are already in country to be even more accepted. And from my understanding, I always thought country was created by us. You know what I'm saying? I watched something years and years and years ago. It was like, maybe it was 2020. It wasn't that long ago. It was like 2020. I came across something. Maybe it was on TikTok. It was like a snippet of a docu-series about how country music got started, and it came from black people, like back in the day or whatever the case is, even though now it's heavily owned by non-black folks. And they be looking at the black folks sideways when they want to enter into the arena that was already created by them. But anywho, so that's dope. I love that for Beyonce. Do your big one. I'm excited to hear it, see what's going to come from it. I wonder if she's going to do the same thing she did with Renaissance, the Act 1, where she dropped the music and then she toured the next year. And then this time she's dropping music and she's going to tour next year and then drop another one. Now, other people are predicting that it's going to be rock and roll for Act 3. I kind of don't think it's going to be rock and roll for Act 3. I feel like this country music, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like I saw this photo of Beyonce. It was a video, and she was walking, and she did this pew, pew, to the side, right? I don't know if y'all saw that floating around on Twitter. I wonder if I liked it. If I liked it, I could share it. Let me see. Did I like it at all? God damn it, I didn't. She has on a certain type of attire that gives off rock to me. I was like, this is interesting. I was like, this attire she has on is all rock. That don't really seem country to me, right? I think she had something covering her eyes. She had on black with different metal and stuff, and she walked up, and then she said, pew, pew, light, right? So I'm like, okay, the pew pew with the fire is kind of giving country, but the attire, the aesthetic is giving rock. So I feel like this album could be both. It could be rock and roll / country music, right? It could be that. Now, what I would hope for Act 3 is not for it to be all rock and roll, but I would not mind if it was like maybe a rap album. Shout out to Trina when Beyonce's in her rap bag. She is the queen of rap. Like, I would not mind if it's a majority rap album or if it's an R&B and rap album. I would not mind if DC3 and the original ladies came together for Act 3. And not only is it Beyonce, but it's also giving Destiny's Child as well. I would not mind that. And I also feel like once Act 3 wraps up, some part of me feels like Beyonce finna take a break on You Hope. I could be wrong because she's a workaholic, but as she gets older and once she drops all of this music, I feel like Beyonce gonna take her a long ass break and she just gonna chill. Okay, and be with her kids. Now, speaking of her kids, we did see Rumi, as well as Blue Ivy, which was so cute when she went. I think she was wiping, Blue Ivy went to wipe Rumi's face or something like that. It was cute to see them interact as sisters. And Jay-Z was standing right there. And I'm like, well, damn, where's Beyonce? Well, baby, Beyonce was there the whole time. She was upstairs, okay, in her sky area, okay, minding her damn business. But then I also wonder, how is their son doing? How is Sir doing? Is he okay? You know, we don't really see him. I did not get a chance to see Beyonce's docuseries in the theaters. I don't know if she's going to release it on a streaming platform or anything. I'm hoping so I could get a chance to watch it, because I believe she may have discussed her son in there. I don't know if y'all saw her son in there, but I do wonder how that twin is doing. All right. But I feel like Beyonce might take she might chill out on you hoes. You know, she might, after Act 3, she probably just gonna go on somewhere and, she probably gonna go sit down. And if she don't, that's cool too. But I wonder what else she's going to do. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all of that. Yeah, Beyonce did great with the two songs that she dropped. I like them. At least the snippet that I heard from 16 Carriages. So I'm really excited to see what her country album is giving. I'm excited to see what the mashups and stuffs are going to be given, and which one she's going to accept versus which one she's not going to accept. But yeah, that's really it, y'all. I just wanted to come and chit chat a little bit about what's been going on, and I think I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to talk about. I just tried to get Usher tickets, and it was too much. LOL, I might not see him. I would say don't give up, because you might see him the day of. You never know what may transpire on the day of, because some people might just, the people that couldn't sell their tickets might just be like, here, come get them. Now, granted, it might not be great seats, though. Might not be great seats, but we'll see. If I'm unable to see him as well, I'm not going to trip about it, but I would like to. Let's see. Is there anything else? I think in the most respectful way, but I think Sir may. Okay. He might have something. I don't know if it's that or not, but he might have something to where she feels she needs to, keep him out of the public eye. I understand that. I just hope he's doing well and he's okay. You hope her hair care, what? You hope her sell out? You hope her hair care sell out so she could sit down, even though I'm not buying it. No shade. Embarrassing. Not you hope it sells so she can sit down. Embarrassing. She should take a break, because the people are flip-flopping on my girl. Not flip-flopping. Not flip-flopping. Oh, I did hear Elvis Presley was stealing a lot of black folk stuff. I heard that Elvis Presley used to go to the, I guess, like the juke joints or wherever black folks was performing, sit up there, listen, all of that stuff, and then he would take their music and go back and recreate it or create it exactly like that, and then push it out. I did hear that, girl. People be out here praising that man when he was a scammer. He was a thief. Don't y'all say nothing wrong about their dear sweetheart. Not Alicia needed some water and lemon juice. I don't know what she needed. She needed not hit that damn stage. Okay, that's what she needed. She needed not hit the damn stage. All right. She needed not. We didn't need that. Now he stole it all, the moves and everything. Child, I believe this. Oh, no. It's Rumi. I don't know if you were talking to me or not when you said what you mean. If he has autism, that's okay. That's not what I said. I said I hope he's okay. Even if he does, have that, I just hope that he's okay. Let's see. Now she needed some honey, child. I don't know about that. The prices have been decreasing on TickPick. I don't know about that. Some sites I'm just not gonna trust to buy no tickets from, because if it's time for me to get like a refund or whatever, girl, are they gonna really give me my money, or are they gonna be trying to hold on to my money and say you could reuse it to go over here to this soccer game or this or that? Bitch, that's not what I asked for. It's not what I asked for. Give me my coin. Okay, don't give me a hard time about my money. All right. No, ma'am, I will not be attending her concert. I will not be in the place to be. I'm so sorry. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't think there are any women that are doing concerts this year to where I would want to be in. The only person that could do a concert this year, that's a woman that I can think of at this time that I would want to be there for, is Janae Aiko. Because I was supposed to go to her concert in 2020, but pandemic hit, and so they had to refund everybody their tickets and stuff like that. So wasn't able to go to that. And she said she was going to drop an album this year, so I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with that. But as far as her, I will not be a part of that concert at all. I will just watch online because I know the people going to be dropping tea on it. And we'll see how it's going to play out online, child. Anything else? Oh, Megan having a concert this summer? Oh, I don't know. I might. I got to see if I like her album. I got to see how her album does. Now that I might consider hers. We shall see. We shall see. And I wonder if she gonna perform any of her old songs. Well, she would have to, right? Because I mean, those are the songs that got you popping. So you would have to perform those songs. I would think, even if your old label still owns those songs for the time being. So she probably will perform those. So yeah. I wonder. Damn, everybody trying to drop stuff this year. Taylor dropping something? Well, we don't care because I ain't buying it. I'm like, Taylor, didn't your ass just drop something last year? Cause I was just in Target when Nicki dropped her album. Taylor Swift dropped her album around the same time. So Taylor, you finna drop another album this year? At least that's what the streets are saying. Keep it. Hold on to it, girl. Just wait a second. We're not ready. I know I'm not. Hold on to that. Janet's going on tour again? Okay. Yeah, she definitely throwing some of her big songs from the old album as well. I thought Janet's last tour was Farewell. I thought Janet had already did some. Oh, and Tiana Taylor. I would consider her, but I think with her going through all her divorce and stuff, she's probably not going to do anything. Tiana be saying that she ain't going to do like no more tours or anything, but then she still turn around and do it. So, you know, we shall see. So I take that back. I guess Janae ain't the only one. Oh, yeah, I want to go to that one too, Keisha Boo. I want to go to that one too. I just got to see. I got to see when and where. I don't even know. Is he coming to Atlanta? I don't know, but I do want to go to that one. So there are a few people I need to look into and see what it's really giving, because I would like to be at the concerts, child. Okay. Well, listen, I thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. You know, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here with me. And then it was a lot of y'all that was here with me too. So I appreciate it. And shout out to everybody that super chatted. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right. Make sure you guys are liking up the video. We had over 700 people in the chat last time I checked. So see if we could get the likes to match. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button before you exit out the video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are getting close to 70,000 subscribers. So shout out to everybody that's, you know, joining the channel and enjoying the content as well. All right. I am Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, as I said, you know, comment, all that great stuff. You're welcome to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. Okay. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all. All right. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Coming, I swing like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for
computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too